Whether you like it or not, you need to learn the note names of your entire fretboard like now. And before I tell you how to do that, I want to tell you how I recommend that you don't do it. Because there's standardized ways out there that people like to talk about learning the fretboard, and I kind of disagree with them because they're not focusing on what you should be learning. And what you should be learning is the system that the fretboard works with. Don't try to just jam every single note into your brain and hope that they're gonna stick. Don't use those big ass diagrams that just has every single note there. That will take so long to remember, and I'm sure eventually you will remember it, but it's in your best interest to get this done like quickly, to learn all this stuff fast so that you could just do the rest of music, right? You only have to learn this once, and once you learn it, then you're free. But you know, you want to get there fast. I've also seen a lot of this app Fret Pro on just like, I've just seen videos on this all the time, and like, yo, oh my god, this app, string 1 A, string 3 F. Like, yo, that's gonna take so long. It's gonna take so long to do that. And like, don't get me wrong, eventually I'm sure it'll work. That's much better as like a practice tool, reinforcing what you already know. That's not how you should learn it, by my opinion. Okay, so here's what you should actually learn. There's a set of things that you need to remember, and this is what they are. You need to remember what all 12 notes actually are. The way I have it listed here is starting at E. The reason for that is because what you need to learn are your notes on the E string up until fret 11, and they all have actual notes to them. You also have to understand how sharps and flats work, and more specifically, which notes don't have sharps or flats. So if you look at the 12 notes up here, you see there is no E sharp, and there is no B sharp. Don't ask me why, they're just not a thing. It's literally just not there. But knowing those two are, you know, the most important thing. And then after that, you need to know two intervals on the fretboard. The octave interval, and then the unison interval, or shape, whatever word you want to use. So let's say I'm looking for all the G's on my neck. This is the note G because, you know, it's the third one on the 12. And the octave interval, or the octave shape, is literally just 2 frets away, 2 strings up. So 2 frets away, 2 strings up. This is the octave shape. For me as a bass player, I could put this exact shape down everywhere and it's always the same. Guitar players will have to consider the B string with this, so sometimes the octave shape will be a little bit wider. Just a thing to think about. This is why bass is better. So if I know this, I know that this is a G. An octave is the same exact note, just in a different place. So if this is G, that means this is G. I now know 2 G's. Cool. The unison interval is if you have a note, look at the string below it, and count up 6 frets, including that first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's also G. Hear it. It's called a unison because it's literally the same note. Not just an octave of the same note, like literally the same note.